My goal is for better quality healthcare and lower costs. I think we deserve better healthcare. We've seen increases in premiums and copays. As we've seen prices increase, high deductible. We need to have better healthcare, more choices with lower costs. Again, the goal of reforming healthcare is to lower cost and improve quality and access.
You voted to cut Medicaid by $880 billion. Now you're a state, but that translates into $8.6 billion to New York State. And that will cut services dramatically to your constituents.
Again, our proposal wants to ensure that we are strengthening Medicaid with a
How will people with disabilities whose services will be helped when Medicaid is cut this severely? Thanks.
I want to address some of the misinformation that's out there. So again, the Medicaid proposal in the bill would not go into effect until 2020. New York can continue to expand the Medicaid expansion program until that date, at which point it would go to the traditional Medicaid match, and it wouldn't get the 90% to 10% matching.
That would be a cut.
So that is more flexibility, I think, for the states to determine how they provide services.
That is a cut to the services in New York State because it's an enormous financial cut. There's no other way around it. You can't put a spin on it.
Again, our proposal wants to ensure that we are strengthening Medicaid. There's been a lot of misinformation shared on that.
The CBO reports that you have received over $32,000 from the health insurance industry.
Health insurance has been our single largest expense over the decades.
Can you explain how this constitutes better health care at lower premiums as promised?
How are you going to help people in your district?
If we change the way that we tax wealthy families,
Let's hear what's trending online.
This question came from Beth Ashworth on Twitter and would like you to explain why the rich are getting a tax break and not farmers.
So again, the goal of reforming healthcare is to lower cost and improve quality and access. So my hope is that we're going to have a more flexible marketplace that will bring down costs so that it's actually more affordable than plans that are on the exchange.
So the tax breaks that Representative Stefanik voted for in the AHCA only affect individual income over $200,000 or family income over $250,000. So this is an income distribution chart which I actually received from Representative Stefanik's office. And what it's showing is the only group that would benefit from the tax breaks that Representative Stefanik voted for is that one bar all the way over on the right, which is representing families that claim income over $250,000. The rest of us, the other 97.5% of Americans, the other bars, we would receive no tax breaks whatsoever from the AHCA.
Respectfully, you didn't answer the question about why the rich are getting tax breaks. That was the question she read off.
Sure. So it is true, Obamacare increased taxes on Americans across the board on cost of health care. I believe in lowering taxes, lowering the tax burden on individuals and families in this district.
But the tax breaks you voted for will only benefit that far right column, families that make over $250,000 a year.
There has been a massive redistribution of funds to the upper 2% of the earning population of this country. So is this really an economic shell game, or is it just really wanting to, cut services to people who are receiving Medicaid services? I'm very concerned that my son's plans and services are going to cut dramatically. In fact, they will be if your bill would be enacted as it is.